Chapter 1. The light coming through the blinds, bathing the room, was one of the few good things still soothing my racing heart. It was one of the many mornings I didn't like one bit. Mom and Dad were having another of their fights in the living room. Things had already gotten so bad they slept in separate rooms now. What had once been his game and gym room became his bedroom. On the floor was one of the many coloring books for children I'd bought. I was no child. Not to most people anyway, and I was already supposed to be in college or working. Problem was, I couldn't bring myself to do either of those things. I didn't have any inclination to any particular field of study, and every time I tried to work somewhere, I had panic and anxiety attacks. I either ended up getting fired or firing myself. In light of those events, here I was in my parents' house, pretending that there was no life on Facebook or Instagram. I deleted my accounts on those websites, but I could still remember what tended to happen there. People posting photos of their marriages, their lives going forward, having kids, traveling all over the world, meeting different cultures and people. That sort of thing was never going to happen in my life, right? I was sentenced to forever be the kind of person I was. I wasn't cut out for everyday life. I sighed, wishing things were different. Most of all, I was wishing I could meet someone that could complete my life. My other soul. But one big problem with that was putting myself out there. I tried Tinder, only to find out no one there wanted me. They all looked for manly, hulking men, and I wasn't one of those. I didn't have bulging muscles. I didn't have the will to include something like that in my life. To be honest, I preferred bigger and manlier men caring for me. I sighed, looking at the sketch I was coloring. It was a pretty simple drawing, showcasing some hills, a house, a sun between two peaks, and a farmer digging holes in the ground. It was nothing out of the ordinary, but people still thought that I was too childish, and they even laughed at me. I wore my pajamas still. It was the middle of the morning, the light of the sun bathing the inside of the room, but I was still in my PJs. The truth was, without classes to attend and a boss to suck up to, I didn't have much to do. So I killed time by playing video games all day and trying not to be a nuisance to people. Some considered that creepy, that I needed to change my ways, my routine, and find something more fulfilling for life, but they didn't know who I was. They all assumed I needed to conform to their ideas of what someone should be like. I didn't browse the internet often though. Or I guess I should say, I didn't mingle with other people in forums and shit. I liked being by myself, not having to depend on people for anything other than...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?